With no sign of the aircraft, investigators turned to technology for answers. Engineers analyzed data sent automatically by MH370 to an Inmarsat satellite. Although the messages contained no location information, tiny timing signals, known as handshakes, revealed that the aircraft had continued flying for several hours after disappearing from radar. By studying these satellite signals, experts concluded that the plane most likely ended its journey somewhere in the remote southern Indian Ocean. Then, in July 2015, a major breakthrough finally came. A wing component called the flaperon washed ashore on Réunion Island in the Indian Ocean. Aviation experts officially confirmed that it belonged to Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370. Over the following years, several more pieces of aircraft debris were recovered from the coasts of Mozambique, Tanzania, South Africa, and Mauritius. Many of these fragments were verified by investigators as originating from MH370. Despite these discoveries, the aircraft's main wreckage and the flight recorders have never been found. After years of searching and investigation, officials concluded that MH370 most likely crashed in the southern Indian Ocean. Yet the exact cause of the disappearance, and what happened during the flight's final hours, remains unknown. More than a decade later, MH370 continues to be one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in aviation history. As the investigation continued, one question remained unanswered. What really happened to flight MH370? Without the aircraft's flight recorders, investigators could not determine the exact cause. As a result, several theories emerged, but it's important to separate evidence from speculation. Theory 1: Mechanical failure. One possibility is that a catastrophic mechanical failure occurred during the flight. This could have involved electrical systems, onboard equipment, or another critical malfunction. However, investigators found no conclusive evidence proving that a mechanical failure alone caused the aircraft to disappear. Theory 2: Human factors. Another theory focuses on human actions inside the cockpit. Some investigators have suggested that deliberate or accidental actions by someone on board may have changed the aircraft's course. Despite extensive investigations, no official report has confirmed exactly what happened inside the cockpit during the flight's final hours. Other public theories, unconfirmed. Over the years, many public theories have circulated online, including hijacking, fire, sudden decompression, military involvement, and even more extraordinary claims. However, none of these theories have been verified by credible evidence. Most remain speculation and should not be treated as established facts. Evidence versus speculation. What investigators do know is that MH370 left its planned route, continued flying for several hours, and debris confirmed to be from the aircraft was later recovered along the western Indian Ocean. What they do not know is why the aircraft changed course, who or what caused it, and the exact sequence of events before it disappeared forever. Until the main wreckage and flight recorders are found, the mystery of flight MH370 remains unsolved. More than a decade after flight MH370 disappeared, the mystery remains unsolved. But the tragedy changed aviation forever. The disappearance exposed a major weakness in global aviation. Once an aircraft flew beyond radar coverage, tracking it continuously over remote oceans was extremely difficult. In response, international aviation organizations introduced new tracking standards. Airlines and aircraft manufacturers adopted improved satellite-based tracking systems, allowing aircraft positions to be reported more frequently, especially during emergencies. Search and rescue procedures were also strengthened. Countries improved international cooperation, satellite monitoring, and data sharing to respond faster if another aircraft goes missing. Although these improvements have made commercial aviation even safer, one crucial question still has no answer. What happened to flight MH370? The aircraft's main wreckage has never been found. The cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorder remain missing. Without them, investigators cannot determine exactly what occurred during the flight's final hours. For the families of the 239 people on board, the search for answers continues. MH370 is more than just a missing airplane. It is a reminder that even in an age of advanced technology, some mysteries remain unsolved. And until the aircraft is found, Flight MH370 will continue to be remembered as one of the greatest mysteries in aviation history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more true aviation mysteries and historical documentaries.